Hello, my name is Beelzeboob. Do you ever walk down the street and say, "Hey, I need a boob"? Or are you sitting in a tavern with your friends and one of them tells you, "Hey, do you have a bit?" Well, why not come on down to Beelzeboob and Bits? I sell plenty of boobs and plenty of bits. You can meet our wonderful staff members as well, like Jam Jam. Kill me! So why not come on down to Beelzeboob and Bits? Please. Please come on. Please.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
My instrument, and I want you, every time you go on stage, to know that that's mine.
His eyes kind of look down at your markings for us, but he takes a step back. Come on, Pumpy. We're getting out of here.
Can I have that bath?
Don't give him any hot water.
I open the can.
The room fills with bees.
Yes.
Dark Anna. Okay.
It's a date. You've just been asked out.
You're pathetic. I'll be there. The Promulgate City will not have time to see you, I'm afraid.
My friends are behind me. Please, just tell them they won't like me.
The adventure continues now.
2, 3. I was dreaming when I wrote this. Forgive me if it goes to stray.
Cause Caragor's in this band and he was made to fucking slay.
2000 zombies. You know they're gonna fight.
And Velder's gonna be doing his dancing lights tonight.
Shania's on the best now. You know they're going to give a fright.
Beelzebub's going to show you, Jam Jam, and you're going to throw up.
Sing his father.
2000 party over, it's out of time. Couldn't think of something else.
So now we are a party and it's episode 99. We were so close.
Roll the tape. It's never get better than that.
As genuine improv for you there, folks.
Episode 99.
Woo!
Yeah.
The question, can I get a flake with this? That's the thing.
That's what we used to say to people who didn't turn up to parties. We'd go, "Oh yeah, 99, eh? 99," because they were flaking out.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah.
How much does a 99 cost these days?
It's about £3.
Yeah.
Almost. Just for those listeners, Dangerlings, who are not from the UK, the 99 was a classic cone and ice cream thing you get from an ice cream van. And it used to be 99p. That's why it's called 99. No more.
No, 99 is now.
Now 99 is
about £2.
Inflation.
89.
Yeah,
I don't think it ever did cost 99 pence.
They
Mr.
did,
Whippy ice
yeah,
cream.
when I was a kid.
The
I
kind of ice
definitely
cream
paid
that they
that.
use in that, invented by Margaret Thatcher.
Ice cream?
Yeah, that
was invented
kind of-
by Margaret Thatcher.
No, she worked at some point in the factory that invented that ice cream. Like there's some connection to that, and the story is she invented
Wait,
it.
she used to be Mr. Whippy's worker.
Yeah, and then she
Wow.
she spent her early career giving dairy products, and her later career taking away dairy products.
Sweetest Thatcher.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 99 of the Danger Club podcast. We've got some party cups out. We've got a couple of beers. We are celebrating the 99th episode of this ridiculous show. My goodness, those of you who have stayed with us for this long and have been through all of these things. The adventures that we have had, the things we have played through Murder's Mark, through the Godsmith Heresy, through Master the Living God, through all of the side quests and other bits that we've done along the way. That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
It's a lot of story.
Yeah. And do you know what? I was thinking, because we put all the episodes together, irrespective of the specials and everything else, that's over 4 solid days of just us and the Danger Club. If you stuck it on continuous play, that's mad, guys. That's mad.
It's a lot to listen to.
That's a lot to listen to.
Good way to rot your brain, that.
Oh, yeah.
We should do one of those like Marvel days, you know, where you go and see all the Marvel films at once.
Yeah.
We should do like that.
Prince Charles Cinema, 4 days in a row.
Yeah, the Danger Club podcast.
Because a film in engages you both eyes and ears, and a podcast only engages you with your ears. You'd have to find a lot of silent activities to do at the same time with your friends that you could do whilst listening to the podcast. Practice juggling.
Hey, it could be like a silent disco, but you're just listening to the Danger Club and having a boogie.
We could be there and act it out.
What's everyone's
lip sync our own podcast?
Yeah,
We could do it, man.
Yeah, we definitely remember that.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah,
We are not doing that.
Definitely wouldn't have been the weirdest gig that I've had.
Yeah, right.
What's everyone's favourite episodes? What are some favourites from?
Now,
across
Dan,
the
is
last
this
100
just
episodes?
leading to you saying something that you've said a million times before? Are you just leading us into can we just skip this?
Can we check the traps on this, please?
I mean,
You know what,
Dan's
Colin?
holding up a
Traps on
Dan's
the
holding up a
DM
sign
setup.
saying tetanus. There, I can see.
It's
Yeah.
episode 99. We're having a
Dun,
party.
dun. Oh, sorry. I thought we were still doing that.
Let's set that aside. Let's set the sad event aside because it is a sad moment. And if we're honest, not one of our best episodes in terms of actual jokes. The ones afterwards, the farewell to MZ episodes, are amazing.
Yeah.
No, we've had some good ones. I was scrolling back through the huge archive of episodes on iTunes trying to find some of my favourites. I'm a big fan of episode 10.
Great episode.
Episode 10, and That's What You Sphinx. So that is the one where you meet the Sphinx in the carnival. But it's the one where Shania is finally revealed as a drow for the very first time and tries to quit the party, and Fulton chases after her.
Is that 10,
That's episode 10. That's
We
where they have
should
that heart.
probably put a spoiler warning at the beginning of this episode if anyone is listening for the first time. If
Would
you're
you
just,
go in episode 99?
some people do. They just pick up the first episode that's been
I feel like
released.
if those people get in and late, they immune themselves to spoilers. They
Maybe,
go, hit
maybe.
with spoilers.
If you haven't listened to the entire back catalogue of the Danger God podcast and are worried about spoilers, go back to episode 1 right now and start listening. We will wait.
That's the only spoiler you're going to get. All right, from episode
Wait
10.
for 4 days.
All right, now that you're back, so it's great because it's I think it's the first really deep bit of character that we get. There's a lot of fun up to that point, and then everyone's kind of feeling out their characters and everyone's working out what they are. But it's the first time when it feels like a group where it's all come together and when there's some genuine caring about each other, and you see some real vulnerability from the characters for the first time. And I think that's lovely. I think that's a really nice little bit.
It is lovely.
And we've
Is
had a
that-
lot of that since.
Is that the same moment where Fulton got his knob out
Yeah.
to persuade Shania to stay in the club?
It's a beautiful moment that is bookended by ridiculousness.
Yeah, absolutely ridiculous.
But I mean, because the thing is, I would have, it's always one of the first ones that I go to, just because it's, my sort of first memory of feeling like, it was like something was changing in it. We were messing around for a while, we were having a lot of fun, and it felt like a cohesive moment. I was going to tout the same episode, probably. Although I thought it was episode 11 for some reason.
That is Hooked on a Feline. That is the guy who kept trying to sell you cats.
Which is my second favourite.
I tell you what, I loved just for the kind of Scooby-Doo elements and some genuinely creepy moments, and also the fact that Scott managed to guess the ghost name. That episode where Scott was like, "No, Lily," and it actually was her name, which was incredible. And
that was amazing.
We still maintain, honestly, that was complete chance. He just managed to guess out of the thousands of names.
Episode
what her name-
23, A Grim Spectacles.
Grim Spectacles, and actually, but all of that shenanigans on the boat were really fun, creepy,
it was
and
good,
the amazing work by Colin,
think-
some of the sound effects and stuff.
I think
it was really good.
whole episode wise, one of my favourites was when we first finished that and we were trying to jump the shark.
Episode 21, Carpe Diem.
Carpe Diem.
I love
that
that.
just for sheer fun. As a player, it was fun to do it, and when I listened back to it, it was fun to listen to it, and it was it was just proper mayhem.
And that was
I love
literally
that.
me saying, "The day is yours." That was one sentence that prompted an
And
entire.
I did love the fact in that one he had all the ridiculousness, and then suddenly a complete mood shift when we were trying to find out. It's because someone was upset. I think was it Fulton? And we were trying to cheer them up by jumping over the shark when we went fishing.
Oh no, that because the
Which
shark
was
jumping the
that
shark
one?
came back.
It came back, and I really liked that one because we were trying to. I think it was Fulton.
We were fishing. That was, and then we
later,
pulled out.
We went fishing, and
we pulled a shark. I think it was.
That's right. Yeah,
and it was ridiculous. It was fun, and we're jumping over it, and then we're like, "You all right, mate?"
Sort of took Fulton aside for a little mano over some fishing.
That is, episode 71, looking for group therapy. Which followed on from one of like just a run of amazing Fulton episodes.
I think those are my favourite. Personally, like performance-wise, I think those are good. We've all had I've really enjoyed all the different individual character stuff. Like I really enjoyed that bit with Shania where she walked off, and then also there's bits where Drum played her on her own, looking out on the boat, and she was worrying about her son. That was really good. Like a little, and I was genuinely thinking, is Drum actually going to leave the party?
Yeah, we all thought that, and then we questioned Drum afterwards. No. It's good.
Just having a moment.
We all believed it so much. We were just sort of maybe I should go to the.
Great episode 66, Party of 5. First appearance of Bubba Von Hoops in the main show.
Oh, yeah.
The same one where all that happened.
That was a true artistic moment, I know, from Drum, because I spoke to him afterwards, and he said that a lot of that was a product of a hangover. So, like a true artist, creating suffering for oneself and then putting that on the heart and then for everyone else to see.
That was only an episode or so after his character discovers drum and bass for the first time. And as we all know, Drummond loves his drum and bass. So that was quite... And you even cited that as you were muttering to yourself on the bow, being like, I just heard this amazing music and maybe question things about my life, and it's like, that's
whole Caremarga bit with April Hughes, with the potion, and that whole plan was just ridiculous. It was and so much fun. I love that. I love all those episodes. They're great.
Also, I think one of my my highlights was meeting Ed Johnson. What a character that guy was, man!
And his House of Rooms. That was very good.
Oh, so much fun, and that was our first cosplay, wasn't it?
Really, absolutely loved it.
I can't remember. The Ed Johnson cosplay. I can't even remember what Ed Johnson's first episode was.
Ed Johnson's first episode.
Shout out Bex, thanks Bex.
Yeah, thank you.
Is it? Oh, it's episode 62. Dial M for Murdered.
That's right. Yeah, Dial M for Murdered.
First episode without M. That's where Ed Johnson appears. Who was come up with on the fly.
Ed Johnson.
I had about 2 minutes to come up with Ed Johnson. So I liked the moment with Fulton and Velder. Forgot his name then. On the stairs when we were.
Dare you?
What were we doing? We were carrying something, weren't we? We were carrying, and then we had a heart to heart.
We did, yeah.
Oh, that was really nice. Yeah, but I can't remember what we were carrying. I think we were carrying a body or something.
M down the stairs.
Yes, that was it. It was carrying it.
We'd have a good heart to heart. That was the start of the sort of Fulton Velder sort of friendship.
Oh, I don't know. I think the tent was the. I think Velder leaves is the start of there.
It starts with something nasty happening, and then it builds from there. Yeah.
And also, giving him a tent that was too heavy to carry.
Yeah, that was good. I can't believe we haven't mentioned this yet. The bar fight. That was sick.
The bar fight was in Fall of Playstone.
At the end of
we come out of the ossuary. We're literally going to sleep. We've come out of the ossuary. We're dead, and then there's.
Oh my god! Yeah.
In terms of dramatic tension,
episode 48, Ready Slayer 1. Episode 49, One Shot.
That episode. And if we're talking moments, I think Spears Morgan. And the moment when we beat Spears Morgan.
That was going to be, that's the one I was going to say. The entire episode of mechanically being unable to do anything. The Scooby-Dooing coming round the wall. Kept coming back round.
The whole Neil thing.
And then genuinely giving up.
Who's Neil?
That was so funny. And then, finish. Sorry, Scott.
No, that's what I was going to say, the entire Spears Morgan thing.
But then when Fulton went, when he said choose, and that's when it turned around.
Caragol leapt up and smashed him, and it was amazing stuff.
Episode 39, The Fun of All Spears. Or it might be episode 40, Choose Your Own Misadventure.
Big up Rachel Henley for being a part of that.
Oh,
with Zola.
A long time ago, that was...
That was good. I mean, I did like the rooftop chase we've had recently. That was real fun.
Absolutely.
That was really good. That whole episode was
episode
exciting.
93, Chase and Status Effects.
Amazing.
Nice.
Talking of which, I think just generally all the stuff with Caragor and Axeborn, like just every time they met, all their like backstory stuff, just their whole to and fro, like I feel has given the whole thing momentum, and like and there's just some wonderful character business between both of them, and I've really enjoyed all of that.
Yeah.
So a whole saga. That's really what's bridged you from your your first adventure where you get to know each other. That's what's bridged you over to what is now becoming the sort of the new story, which is to do with whatever is going on with this shard.
It's where it got personal. You know what I mean? Like it's like that's like part 2. It's personal, you know what I mean? Like that's it's good stuff.
Yeah, because your first quest was solve a murder for money. Your second one was escort Travis and Ica to go and do some shopping, effectively.
Yeah,
and then after that, it was just revenge.
Yeah,
it's just.
But like that's the sort of art scale. You have a small thing to get over, and then the next time, it's personal, and then the next time it becomes epic, right? Which is what we're on now. It's like world saving, So like you save a small town, you save something that's personal to you guys, and then you have to save the world. Like that's
it's a classic art.
Works. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Taylor's all the time. I want to shout our Fall of Plaguestone episodes as well as a as a podcast. They were amazing to do because. They were so much work to get those done, like in terms of getting all of the books. Because we got Pathfinder 2nd edition from Paizo, and it was literally like the books came through because it took a bit of negotiating. With the books came through, and I remember calling all of you guys and being like, "Can we get in the studio tomorrow? If we can do this, then we can put these episodes out the day, even the hour." That 2nd edition launches. We can be one of the first ever 2nd edition.
Couldn't believe that we were all available.
Yeah,
that was just crazy.
The nightmare it normally is getting us all in the room, and we were there, and it came together. We did these great eps that were really fun. I know a lot of people listen to them because there's the Full of Playstone ones are always in like our top 10 most downloaded episodes. A lot of people go to them. And it was the time that we jumped from just sort of a regional podcast to an international podcast.
Amazing.
Like that's when you look at the graph of our download numbers, and that's when it just goes. That and the Jason Borman interview is when it suddenly jumps up, and we suddenly get all of these amazing people who we are now talking to, and now have become mates as well. So many of the Dangerlings, throughout all of this, some really, really great people.
And speaking of that, I mean, I'm so proud of that we can look back, and there's so many moments that we could pick from. And tweet us, Dangerlings, when this drops. Let us know your favourite bits, your favourite episodes, anything that happened.
Facebook, Instagram stories. Just use the hashtag Danger Club Podcast.
Get on the Discord. We love that. And just let us know. And
you know what?
99.
It's not about where you are with other ones, but we were looking at our rankings in terms of like downloaded episodes and like where you hit in the iTunes charts, which does count for a bit. And in the gaming ones here in the UK, we are regularly in the top 10 now, and we are mixing up with some really big podcasts. We are there in the mix with some of the big boys. And in terms of like iTunes reviews, I know we talk about give us an iTunes review, scroll down. We're really good on those. Like you look at us compared to a lot of other shows. We have so many reviews, and so many of you who have said hello and said that you like the show. And if you haven't done it yet and you feel like giving us one, giving us a few more of those.
It takes a couple of minutes, and it's episode 99. Like, what are you doing, mate?
Go on, tell us your favourite episode. Chuck that in there.
We love you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Leave us a review.
So much love, and here's to the next 100, guys.
Thanks for propelling us this far.
Yeah, thank you.
Because we're having a lot of fun.
Now let's jump that shark before we get to episode 100. This is going to be a bad one, everyone.
Yeah. Hashtag worst episode yet.
Oh my god.
All right, lots of love.
Love you. And
bye, Colin. Colin's left, and so I'll be doing the mixing.
Colin, I'm
pretty good at the old sound levels, so it should be fine.
Just before we finish this segment, I said to Colin before we went on air, there was some episode that some of his sound work I'd written to him when I'd re-listened to the episode. I'd written to him and said how good it was, and we couldn't remember what episode. We still haven't realised what episode it is.
We haven't,
I just wanted to give a quick shout out to all your excellent sound work and editing stuff. I get astounded every week, and
Big up, Colin.
Yeah. By the way, if anyone does want me to edit anything for them, I can do that. I do this.
Don't. He's busy.
Requests.
He's very busy.
Message me on the Discord. I'll do any job.
The man's hair is grey, like he's stressed. He's very busy. Ignore that.
We'll come up with some sort of price. It'll be fine. No, I'm joking. I'm not going to try and promote myself on the Danger Club podcast. But yeah, do it. I need some money.
I mean, but that's it. We nearly didn't make it to episode 99 because I don't know about the rest of you, but I nearly died on last week's episode laughing at Beelzeboob.
Oh my God!
My goodness! What a moment!
I was relaying to the group how a lot of times back in the day when I first started playing with you guys, that I would laugh so hard I couldn't breathe, and it doesn't happen all the time, you know what I mean, but it was a little reminder of just how you can get affected by stuff that happens in this. I was seeing stars. I was laughing so much. It was absolutely fantastic.
Oh, I could barely hold it together. The fact it had been building for so long, and it was just because Ross sent me his backstory when we were coming up with this, and said, can I know this guy? Which was a bit of a Hail Mary, a bit of a let's see what happens. Can I know this incredibly important man who's basically the president? And I was like, I mean, probably not. Maybe you met him once. And Ross took that ball and ran with it and made magic.
For me, it was a transition from please to please, and then finally to
it's hilarious.
Plig.
It was wonderful because he's the sort of we're all learning about Beelzeboob, and sort of from the buffoon to sort of that, trying to impress everybody, to this tragic thread running through his character that just got revealed at the end of the episode. It was hilarious, and I think Drum actually said he wanted to cry, and it's shared. It's like tragic and yet really funny. So I think that says a lot about us.
Yeah.
Shall we dive in?
Let's do it.
Probably.
Let's get into episode 99 of the Danger Club podcast, and let's find out where we end up. Let's jump into episode 99 of the Danger Club podcast. Oh boy. So we're picking it back up in the city of Absalom, as you are walking away from it's all coming back again. You're walking away from the city council chambers where Beelzeboob had his very successful meeting with the guards and got his personal message of thanks from the Primarch of the city. What's the plan next, everybody?
What time
to the gig?
Yeah, it must be sort of mid-afternoon now.
When are we playing? Should we rehearse?
I mean, we did it before. No, right?
I think Bubble was just going to do an hour of busking.
Okay.
With this new banjolele, axe banjolele. It gets a lot of interest because it's an interesting weapon / instrument, and after an hour of busking I earn a gold piece apparently.
Is that using the downtime action?
That's using something action.
Your downtime, you perform busking with your perform. Okay,
to roll on that.
And just I don't know. Do I need to roll on that, Dan?
Is that what? Is that from the core rulebook of how you?
I mean, that's just from
money.
This Instagram post that I found this instrument on.
It's just
I know Instagram can be believed.
Is it even Pathfinder? This Instagram post?
I doubt it, mate. Yeah.
Bold.
I've got
Bold.
this.
Do a perform
That
thing.
is just amazing. Go ahead and give me a perform check.
All right.
Wait a minute, a gold piece is a fortune.
22.
A 22. All right, you make a silver piece.
All right, I'll do. Yeah.
Dan, I've got this makeup that gives me an extra +1 to my AC. I found it on Instagram, so I hope that's cool. Yeah.
Dan, I've drawn a picture of Ultimate Power on this napkin. Is that okay? Yeah. Apparently, every time I wear it, I just get everything.
Nice, great. Yeah, if you can find it on the internet, then
Instagram.
Yeah, Pinterest ideally.
What about Tumblr?
TikTok.
To be fair, that was probably created.
It's on TikTok.
It was probably created for Pathfinder Edition 1, so gold pieces, silver pieces, yeah. So I do that, and after every song, I'm just going to mention that we've got a gig down at the Bird's Nest, because it's still the afternoon.
No, wait.
Promote.
The Bird's Nest is only, you can't get in unless you're a Tengu, right?
We did.
No, of course you can.
We did, yeah. You can.
Although it was really busy.
It's primarily Tengu, but, they will let other people in.
Are we not taking their space? Do you know what I mean? Is that not...
Hey, no, I mean, if
we need some promotion.
You're allowed to go into GAY if you want to, man.
True.
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
hey,
some queens will cut daggers at you if there's...
Well, maybe, but, most are all-encompassing, right?
Yeah, true, yeah.
Yeah.
It's only the, people that are not very nice.
You can't take droids in there. They won't allow you
All right, so that's the next hour.
Okay, so you busk, you practice, and as it gets onto the evening, you're ready for your gig. Which I think it's appropriate that for us, for episode 99, it's you playing a gig that no one really wanted you to do until you kind of strong-armed your way to doing it.
Hey, look, a vacancy opened up, and, we were there ready to step in. I don't know.
Is this your third gig or fourth gig in the course of this podcast?
Well, no, we did a whole week of gigs.
Yeah,
you did.
You did a
We've had quite a lot of gigs.
Yeah.
Gigs.
The proper season, man. I've been doing a gigs down a club.
You have a look and you see that Gary Gripley and the Toads are playing here next month.
I mean, they were all right. They were,
That is a heck of a tour for them, lads.
They're pretty big.
All the way from there to down south.
Yeah, well,
I think they've hit the big time. Yeah.
The
Heard about the frog song?
International.
I hope that none of them croak it before they get here.
No, it's true.
Grim optimism, nailed it.
Do you remember they done me out of a gig? I told you about, didn't I? Yeah.
I tell you what,
you haven't heard.
If they did die, it would be a toad in the hole.
I hope they don't turn up now. It'll be a bit of a problem for us, won't it?
I hope you don't make loads of bird jokes about me when I'm not in the room.
Why would we make bird jokes? Not a bird.
No.
Thank you, Caragor. Thank you.
Exactly.
That wasn't a test, but you passed.
Now, don't ruffle your feathers, all right?
Oh.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
I mean, that's actually all right, because he has actually got feathers. That's not...
Exactly, yes.
Yeah.
I was concerned for his health.
No, so I'm validating you.
So
you make your way to...
Where are we? Why are we talking
still outside the city gates.
Yeah.
So Caragor's going to go and get his old costume out for Cara Bonhara.
Yes.
And unfold the tightly packed in corset and coconuts shells.
Do you remove all of the fish and undersea things that you added to it?
Yeah, I've had to
last gig?
recustomize it. Shark Bonhaka was and also Shark Bonhaka technically might be wanted now soon.
yeah, right.
Don't really remove those fake
Bubba,
fish.
did you need best backups in your gig?
Oh, for Keira Knightley.
Yeah.
Oh, who's that, Bubba? Please tell us all about Keira Knightley. We'll wait.
Yeah, Keira Knightley. Yeah.
Was that a sparrow you once knew? Was it?
Nah, it was Keira. Was a shit.
Sounds to me like a paladin or a champion or something like that. You know, someone.
Keira was like a fighter that I met once, and they only used to go out on a nightly basis.
Yeah.
And so it turned into a bit of a saying.
Thus earning the moniker Knightley.
Yeah.
Okay, so just this nightly, I'll be so sprightly for
and I
you.
didn't even know their name, but they used to go Keira when they kill people. So
that's a good bit of battle cry, don't you? You might have.
Yeah, might have been.
What was her surname?
Don't know.
No.
But I gave her Knightley.
You gave her a full name based on a battle cry and the fact that they went out at night.
Yeah.
That was...
I mean, yes.
This is how names come about.
That is an adequate explanation.
What a
Thank you very much.
fascinatingly complex culture you have. It's quite extraordinary.
Yeah, okay, well, I will go and get my bass string and attach it to my thing.
Your singular bass.
I just have one bass string, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. That's all I can do, really.
You can't do that. I don't know how you do that.
I go boom, 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 boom. See, like this.
But you need more than one string for that.
No, you just make it shorter. Fuck's sake!
You haven't even got your string yet.
I was doing that with my mouse to, show you.
That's what it'll do.
No,
We're going to create this instrument.
if you make it shorter, then it plays a ding 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 ding
my
ding ding.
goodness.
Anyway,
Right.
you'll hear tonight.
And
when I
Jam
blast
Jam,
the
he
fuck
will
out of your
dance for
ears.
you.
Jam Jam dances for you.
Thanks.
Not yet, Jam Jam.
Where did he get the hot pants?
I made them out of flesh.
Jam Jam.
They are made from parts of my father that you cannot see from beneath his clothes.
Wow.
He peeled them this morning.
Like fucking gold member.
Oh, Dasha Keeper.
Splendid.
Jam Jam.
Yes.
Is your pain like purely physical or is it like spiritual?
It began as physical, but it's taken on a deeper dimension.
If someone were to like permanently or temporarily cure your pain physically, do you reckon what's a tiny fragment of your soul could heal from the damage?
I don't know. I've never known life without pain.
Well, I mean,
But then, have any of us?
yeah, a little bit. I mean, a lot of it's violent, but I have known.
Well, now I
happiness.
feel alone.
I'm not in pain at the moment, mate.
It's just, I'm sure I could rustle up a few herbs and that next time we're out in the countryside. I could grind some numbing stuff on you. And,
Yes, baste me in rosemary.
okay, I don't want to do it now.
I mean, I think if we did that, Philippe would just eat you immediately.
Philippe,
Please, I do not wish to end up inside the monkey gang.
Your own Jam
Philippe
Jam.
and his other monkeys kind of eye Jam Jam.
Where did you find the
I
other
forgot about
monkeys?
this. I set,
Yeah, they
I set
were in the
Philippe up
bar.
on the stick.
Philippe
He's
seems to
far
have grown
outstripped
his
me.
hair so
do you know
long.
What? Do you know what? You made the mistake, Caragor, because you forgot about it.
Yeah.
But Philippe never forgets. Look at him. He's
the trouble
taking over
with
the
the
city.
devil monkey,
He'll
you
be
see.
moving into your turf, which you haven't claimed in any way,
I
shape,
know,
or
yeah,
form
he's-
since you laid down that gauntlet.
He's so competent. I just don't know how to. I was busy trying to, back Bobber up in his standoff.
Maybe you can win people over with your performance.
Yes, I tell you what, go and get your corset and then think about the turf war in the morning.
Well, I'm going to
so
start
there'll
a
be a
drag
dance-off.
gang.
Yes.
Actually, that sounds pretty
You can
fierce.
call, you
it
can call
does.
yourself the Dragons. Yes?
That's pretty.
That's actually not shit,
quite
though.
Yes, well, thank you.
That wasn't shit.
No, thank you.
Oh.
This might be my favourite moment in all the episodes.
We pushed him down a well.
So you go, you take up your place on the stage at the Nest. It is full of Tengu as you arrive. You make your way through. There is a great murder of Tengus. As you make your way through, they look up at you as you go past. Oh, hi, mate. Hi, mate.
Oh, mate. Hello.
What are you going for, mate?
Hello, mate.
Yeah, hello.
Is Dark Anna there?
And Dark Anna is sat by the bar, and there's an empty bottle of wine by her, and she's waving for another one.
Now's your chance, Veldy.
No.
Go, go, go.
No, we got a gig to do. We got
No,
a gig.
Velder,
Yeah,
you're just doing the pyrotechnics. You can do this from. You can.
No.
No, wait, no, he's
No,
right. He's right.
I do need to concentrate. She's
Also, you do the gig first, you look good, then you go over all cool later on.
Okay.
However, she is turned on by failure, so...
well,
Yes.
I'm usually pretty good at that. So, but I just not my cup of tea, really.
Velder, the short time I've known you, you seem cranky.
Thank you. You seem deeply, deeply disturbed and odd.
Yes, it's because I. Yes.
Good. Well, good chats. Right, shall we do this gig then?
Aye, yeah, I'll go get in costume.
Bang Boom Boom is sat in the front row, the rock creature.
Bang, boom, boom.
Boom Bang Bang.
Bang,
sorry.
bam, bang.
Bang Bam Bam.
Bang, bang.
Has he brought his family? There's boom, boom, bang. There's bangity,
Fully
bingy,
grown man
bong, boom.
sat around the table just
Bingly,
saying
bongly,
syllables.
boom.
There's little bim, bim, bam.
He's got his dog, let me hear you say wayo.
How did you get here from all the way?
I have been travelling all day, Father. I heard that you were performing. I wish to support you.
Excellent. Sit next to Jam Jam.
Hey, you're talking a bit
You're
more chipper
talking
than you
very
were.
fast.
Yes,
Have you been
says
eating?
Jam Jam. Come and sit beside me on this chair so far from where you are sitting currently, brother. Come, be so sprightly as to sit beside me. Bang, bang, bam, bam. Sort of very gradually stands up. Says, oh, I will do this for you, Father, as you request. and very slowly just starts dragging his stone feet across the floor to where Jam Jam is sat on a table at the other side of the stage. The Ten guy, get down! Get the fuck down, mate! Can't fucking see!
Don't talk to my friend child like that.
Friend child. Don't call them that.
Get more insights.
I am sorry, Father. I have shamed you.
No, you haven't. I am very proud of you. And Jam Jam, don't you do anything naughty.
Yeah, don't be a dick, Jam. Do you know what? I'm not sure about them numbing herbs that was going to get you now. That was really mean. I think you might put out as much badness as you internalise.
My life is pain internally and externally.
Yeah, well, just, you know.
I mean, I think he's got a point there. I mean, it's pretty rubbish.
He doesn't have to put that on other people, though, does he?
Well, I mean, he can't help it, really. He's very goopy.
Sit next to your brother and don't fight.
Got my first goopy.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome.
I'm sorry, Father. Would you care me to smash myself into bits?
No.
Oh, very well. I will sit next to Jam Jam.
But if we did, what would be the best weapon, like, specialisation? Could you talk us through what the best way to defeat a golem would be, like a stone thing, like yourself?
For myself, I'm very poorly constructed.
Oh.
You would simply need to hit me with a hammer over and over and over, and eventually the darkness would take me. I have thought about it often.
Right, but I guess you've moved so slowly you couldn't bring a hammer up to hit yourself, could you? So
no, I have tried.
It
does nothing.
You have no hammer, and yet you must scream.
Did you fetch more things for the shop?
No, I was robbed within moments of leaving the shop. A group of apes took my bag.
It's possible we might have that money. I will check in with Philippe shortly. But we've got a gig to do, so it's going to have to wait.
Sit there and, well, actually, you get on stage with Jam Jam. You will also dance.
Yes.
2 dancers now, is it? No,
I'm not sure.
One on each side.
I don't think we need the dancers. They can just chill in the audience.
Yes.
Are you sure? They're good dancers.
Yes, fine. Thank you.
Okay.
Just saw the woman run away earlier. That was stage, you know what I mean?
So you take the stage with your band, which still doesn't have a name. What do you wish to perform for this crowd of Tengu?
Well, I'm doing a warm-up set.
All right.
I'm doing a quick warm-up set while the crowd fills in. So just a fluff bubble.
Karabonhara takes up the stage first.
Got a song. But I'm not going to do all of it. I'm just doing a segment. Okay. All right. And in the middle of the song, it sounds a bit like this. And he's got friendly claws, and I kick open doors, and I realise it is you I see, 'cause I knew you were Bubba when you walked in, which I am grateful for, flew me to places I've never been. And then you put Fleetwing down, oh yeah, you were Bubba when you walked in. And now I'm dancing on the next floor. Oh! Oh no! Bubba!
Yes!
That's a rapturous applause.
Yeah!
I don't even understand. I mean, it wasn't always about the thing.
Here. A Tengu at the back from the new Loot Express is writing on a notepad, and you just see him write, needs more pasta.
Which I don't actually have the pasta.
And then Bubba takes the stage, flanked by Shania with a scythe with one string on it.
That is correct.
Dancing.
Jam Jam's not dancing.
Okay.
I'm going to sit on the edge of the stage and do my dancing
lights. Is Beelzeboob doing anything to help?
No, he's just watching.
Okay.
So we start off with a little bass banjolele kind of instrumental, just rearing the crowd up. Do you know what I mean? Doing a few spin arounds with your side, Shania, I guess.
Yeah, a little sort of.
Yeah.
So if we hear your bass.
Don't hit the Reaper. Kind of business.
I'm spinning around the banjolele, showing the axe, getting the crowd riled up, and then I go into By the Rivers of Absalom, where we sat down. Yeah, we wept when we fought giant pythons. Some rapturous applause.
Oh, the room goes. Give me a perform check.
Yes.
That's 21.
The room goes nuts.
And then Shania can compose a beat like...
Yeah. And from somewhere, you have no idea how the bass makes this noise, but it's like...
My name is Bubba, nice one brother. You motherfuckers will be running for cover. My talons are looking so friendly. Big up Danger Club and rest in peace to MZ.
The room goes mad for Bubba Von Hoops.
The lights are kind of lame. I'm trying my best. It's a perform check, I presume, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, they're kind of lame.
Yes, huzzah!
The lights kind of get in everyone's way. They just a bit lame.
I start leading the claps.
Yeah.
Everyone applauds. Jam applauds. His hands kind of stick together every time he claps, and he shouts in pain as it kind of the jelly pings back.
I go over to Dark Anna. Is it Dark?
Dark Anna.
That's it, yeah.
Dark Anna.
What did you think of your hot date?
He's pathetic.
You like it, don't you?
You. Hey, Sylph.
What? Me?
You're terrible.
Yes, that wasn't very good.
Everybody hates you, don't they?
Well, no.
Yes.
Not everybody. Shut up, you.
Do you want to come back to mine?
Well, look, and I go over to Dark Anna.
Cara Bonhara's with his stilettos on and stuff. It's nudging Velder with
all right, look,
a muscled
all right,
elbow.
Yes, leave me alone. Like, don't mode. And I go to where she's at the bar and go, look, there's been a bit of a mistake, but you're not really my cup of tea.
I don't care what your cup of tea is. I want you to be unhappy.
Well, yeah, you will make me unhappy because, I like men, dear. You're not really my thing. And for the inspiration, I think Dark Michael's actually quite sweet and misunderstood. So you should be nicer.
Oh, you're even worse than I thought. Come on, let's get out of here. She turns.
I just told you I don't know. Oh,
she looks past you and turns to Bang Bam. All right, I suppose. She takes her, and the two of them shuffle out of the room together.
As he shuffles slowly past me, I just pat him on the shoulder and say, good luck, my friend. Oh, good.
Do not be gentle,
says
I love this rivalry between the two. Those awful creations. Right, fine.
Well done. You are treated. You don't pay for any drinks that night.
Amazing
drinks.
Well done, Kerrigia.
Well done to you as well.
I didn't do anything.
Well, I mean, you did.
I'm impressed. All of you. You're very impressive.
Yeah, I think Bob's gig was actually quite good.
You work together as a team.
We try.
It's impressive.
We're a team.
Yes.
I shake my wig out of my hair.
Oh.
You are all a team.
Yeah, we all are. So, hey, Velder, you not fancy it then?
No, I don't. No, I prefer men.
Because I bet right now she's going to be between a rock and a hard place.
Do you know what? That's actually really funny. Very good, yes. But thanks for the effort. Thanks for the attention. But
all right.
no,
I didn't know that. I'm sorry about trying to set you up with a woman. I had no idea.
no.
Yeah.
Well, I don't make much.
This is sort of new information for us, you know.
Well, I don't really know.
Did you like Dark Michael?
I quite liked him. It was a bit tragic. But,
Yeah, okay.
I thought he was quite sweet. He tried.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Yes.
But I did not realize that maybe you would feel this way for him. So
Well, yes. I don't really have much occasion to have any sort of romance. So nobody comes up.
we are on the move a lot.
We are. It is hard.
It's tough, isn't it?
And also, it's very hard to
find
pin down
love as an
a
adventuring
relationship
party.
when you keep fighting and everyone around is dying, and you're on the move. But one day, you never know.
Yeah, it's all fleeting, because we just move from place to place. Except, of course, if it's in our own team.
Well, I was going to say, I mean, well,
Yeah, anyway.
right, well, actually, who wants an ale?
Hey,
that's not my drink.
Barkeep. Hello again.
All right, mate.
All right, mate.
What was he doing with his head, Dan?
All right, mate. What?
Well, all the Dangerlings can't hear it. He was flicking his head from side to side and underneath his mic. I'm not really sure what he's doing there.
Sometimes they look at you sideways, but it's not sideways. It's just, the way their eyes are on the skull. Hey, have you got any yak's milk in yet?
Nah, mate. I've made a cocktail called yak's milk.
What is in it?
All right, go on.
It's, all right. He starts mixing.
What are you mixing there? What's that?
It's milk.
All right.
And wine.
I mean, to be honest, that's going to be better. Caragor, I've meant to ask you this for so long. Why do you like that godforsaken yak's milk? It's just horrible.
Yeah, but it's just come from wild, do you know what I mean? It's part of, animals, and, they're out in nature, and it gets in me, and I love it.
Grapes are in nature.
It tastes, sour and a bit like puke, and this is the kind of things that get them going.
I'm interested. You don't like ale, should I?
I mean, I can drink it, but it's not really my thing.
You love yeast.
What?
Well, they put yeast in ale,
Yeah, I know. I don't love all yeast, okay? Oh, don't put me in some kind of brackets as just a yeast lover, okay?
Yeah. Caragor makes a meaningful look at Velder and goes, she doesn't like all yeast.
No, that is clear.
There are certain types that don't go away so easily.
Exactly.
So, is there...
See, he gets me.
Is there something going on between you and the lovely lady?
I don't answer.
It's a fucking talk about.
Well, you seem very, very close to each other.
We're good friends. We're all good friends here. What you saying?
No, I'm just saying
Beelzeboob.
There seems to be an underlying sort of
You see that? See over there in the corner?
Yeah.
So that giant elephant standing there staring at you saying, shut up.
Yeah.
Is there an elephant standing behind you?
I'm just having a drink.
Don't get me involved in this.
Look, staring at Beelzeboob, being like, shut up.
It's Fardeen. It's Fardeen.
Shut up,
Fardeen. Oh, no. Oh, shut up, Beelzeboob. Don't talk about it. It's worse. It's episode 99.
It's supposed to be unsaid.
Give me your shoes. If they get together, it'll be the end of the season. It's a cliffhanger.
It'll all be downhill from
Rachel.
No, it's just you said when she left, you said, God, I love her. And I just wondered if you...
When did I say that?
You said, God, I love her.
When?
Like a day ago.
What, a day? What was it? I don't remember saying that.
You did.
He does not even believe in the one gods.
Which god do you love?
Gorum.
Oh, I
tell you what, Beelzeboob, later on, we'll have a little chat. And I'll fill you in on what to say and what not to say.
So Bubba's been over the other side of the room, just chatting to loads of Tengus.
Yeah.
Getting a bit of, getting a bit of kudos for the set and saying what you're grateful for. And I think, has he won over the crowd?
Yeah, definitely. So Bubba's a big star here now.
So the crowd that were in last night for your man and Pumpy, they're now...
They're fully on board now.
Sick.
And they're totally invested in the band drama, and they're all Team Bubba now.
Yeah.
Was 40 maximum capacity, or are there much more?
No, it's loads, I think.
Yeah, it's the maximum capacity is 60, so there's another 20. Another 20 Tengu in.
So I come on over back to the table to be like, this lot are great, man. All these lot,
love you, Papa.
Love you too, mate.
Well done, everyone. That was really good.
Yeah,
they love you lot. They love you lot.
Shania, how do you get those noises out of one string attached to a side?
All right, just don't tell anyone, okay? But I use some of my magics, which I maybe should not use, but it's true.
Sounded really good.
Thanks very much.
You're really good. Really good. Yeah, we didn't rehearse much at all.
No, we did not even practice.
Smashed it.
But it was nice. We made good music together.
I like the beats.
Yeah.
You like Beelzeboob?
I like to give beats out.
Yes.
A little giggle there.
No.
It's quite strong wine, this one, isn't it?
It is a bit.
It is.
Do you want to do anything else, or do you want to drink the rest of the night away?
Velder starts having a dance.
Oh, Velder has
it's a really rubbish dance.
Yeah.
It's not very good.
Bubba goes and joins in.
It's more like a sort of dad shuffle. Yeah. I mean, there's no music playing, so
a Tengu fiddle band take up the stage, and they all play.
I love a bit of that folky fiddly.
Is that a bit like a DJ playing at the end of the night? Till the end? Tengu fiddle band,
and then they just
plays it out.
They light some really bright candles at 2 o'clock and just be like, right, everyone out, go on. You're all homes to go to, go and get out. Oh, mate, come on, just one more fiddle.
Oh, come on. It's a nice pub, not a nightclub. That you get, go on.
I used to DJ metal nights when I was a student. At the end of the night, when they wanted to clear out, I'd put Clocks by Coldplay on. And security would be all like, thank you, and they would just empty seconds. So you finish out the night.
I'm gonna be the last one to go to sleep.
I mean, who's going to sleep? Let's find another bar. Anyone?
Yeah, Caragor's still in Caravan Horror outfit.
It's time to go home. If Velder wants another bar, it's time to go home.
I swear, hang on. Hey,
we haven't had a good night out.
Did a speech just then to Beelzeboob really aggressively saying how we're all good friends.
Yeah, that's true.
So we're good friends. Come on, we've capped this out.
We've had a good night.
Yeah, Bob's had a great gig. Let's smash it.
Do you know when the last night out we had? It was the drum and bass with the dwarves. I was in Camarga. Yeah, it was before we met. Just before we met. It was a long time ago.
Yeah, it's a long time.
Let's find some drum and bass.
Okay, fine. Fuck it. Let's go.
Have some time.
Right, we go to a drum and bass.
Caragor readjusts the coconuts in his corset and then steps out with the others.
All right, you straighten yourself up and you go off to find a dwarven club.
I love dwarven clubs. Yes,
you love dwarven music.
Bang.
Bam Bam turns up again.
It's a lot of sweaty dwarves having a dance.
But then after that, we go to bed.
Dark Anna is there.
All right, Dad.
Bang Bam Bam.
What? Dark Anna's there.
Dark Anna and Bang Bam Bam are there having a dance. They've changed outfits, so it looks like they've gone home and then come back out again.
That must have taken. The actual act must have lasted very, very little time.
She must have lived literally next to the nest and just,
why has he just found a corner? I mean, like an alleyway or something.
Can he still see with that sack on his head? That's what I want to know. It's very strange. Anyway, just have a dance.
Are any of the other Tengus followed us?
Some of the Tengus have come with you. They're getting it. Oh, mate, I never knew dwarf music. This is sick.
I know, it's good, isn't it?
Wicked, mate.
It's so good, mate.
We had an amazing night in Camarga.
It's a fucking banging hammers, man.
It's a banging hammers.
Crazy.
Yes, that was crazy.
That shit.
Yes, I will have a back rub. Oh, I regret it. Oh.
These dwarves are so friendly and they jam.
They're so friendly. Oh, their beard hairs are sticking to me.
You're lucky a Tengu's not doing that.
I thought you had friendly talons.
Oh, yeah, John. This is a Tengu I met earlier. John.
All right.
Give him a back rub.
All right.
Oh, talons in his back.
Is it just like?
I mean, they're friendly, but they're still pretty
still talons. Yeah.
That's great for a bit of exfoliation, though, isn't it?
Oh, yes, it's certainly down to the bone.
Do you want a shot? Hey, do you want a shot, Velder?
Yeah.
Caragor whips out his longbow and fires a shot into the ceiling.
Woo!
Yeah. All the dwarves go nuts.
Velder does his dancing lights or flying around the arrow. I'm not drunk at all.
Beelzeboob, while everyone's partying, you sit down and there is a cloaked figure sat next to you. Cloaked figure turns to us. Quite a party.
Oh, your voice is familiar.
Been a long time since we've seen each other.
Grandma Boots.
The figure pulls back her hood. There is a catfolk, an elderly-looking catfolk with long whiskers and greying fur. I didn't expect to see you back in Absalom.
Well, I own a franchise now. I have to keep a look on my shops.
Yes, how is that going?
Not very well, but I've gained some friends, I'd say.
Oh, I see. She turns and looks, and her forehead splits, and a third eye appears on her forehead. She looks out across the dance floor, and then it closes, and then she sort of blinks for it. I'm dazzled. That's better. I have some friends in the Pathfinder Society. I heard that you've been asking around for help with something.
You getting back into the magical trade by any chance?
Well, we have something that we need to look into.
Yeah, why didn't you come to me?
Well, my friends thought it wasn't wise. I'm not sure why. The thing is, I've just joined this group. They thought it better to talk to the Pathfinders.
Nothing is wise when you're dealing with powerful magic, Beelzeboob. But you should know that.
Well, yes. Hence why I've got this scar on my face.
Hence why there's a hole in the College of Magic.
Yes.
Back in Nex.
Yes. Yes. Don't tell anyone that, please. Especially not my new friends.
Are you still trying to find friends, Beelzeboob?
Yes.
You need to be less concerned with what people think of you.
You don't know what it was like being the way I am in Nex. People expecting you to be someone you're not.
I suppose. Grandma's never had a problem with that.
Yes, you never have.
Now, what can I do to help you with your little problem?
We need to find information on an item of great power.
An item of great power, you say?
Yes.
What kind of power are you talking about, Beelzeboob?
I cannot say too much here.
You're right. It is not the safest, most secure place, although I doubt many of these dwarves will remember these conversations.
Yes, that one's got his shirt off.
Now, if you can tear yourselves away from this, my tower is not far from here. I'd be happy to take a look at it for you.
You've heard from that, the Pathfinder. He's been asking at the Arcanium?
Every time. No, he was asking around the society, but the Archlords have members in the society who are able to overhear things. And as soon as your name was mentioned, I looked into it.
So he wasn't very discreet.
No, he might have thought he was being, but we are very observant.
What did you hear exactly?
I heard that Beelzeboob was back in Absalom, and that he needed help with some powerful magic, and that for some reason he hadn't come back to his old friends.
Well, I did go to one friend.
Yes?
Yes.
Which friend was that?
I went to, what's his name?
The Primarch!
Yes, the Primarch. Yes, Winsel. I went to Winsel.
Winsel Starbom.
Yes, sorry.
He's not your friend, Beelzeboob.
Yes, all right, I know that. Thank you. I was trying to impress my new friend.
You need to stop trying to impress people so much, Beelzeboob. It's getting you in trouble.
Do you want to shop, Beelzeboob?
No, I'm okay.
All right.
Listen, I will...
An arrow comes sailing over and just hits the wall behind you.
Don't want anywhere!
I will talk to them in the morning, and I will come to your tower tomorrow.
Good. And see that you do.
Don't talk to anyone else about this, though. It is too dangerous in Absalom. There are people of the whispering kind.
You mean the whispering way?
Yeah, well, I was trying to be subtle.
That's not subtle if you say the whispering kind. It's everyone knows what that means.
Yeah.
Come by my tower tomorrow and I will take a look at whatever this is. I might be able to help you with it. You need to trust somebody, Beelzeboob.
Yes.
And after all, I taught you most of what you know. Although, sadly, not most of what you don't know. I'm not sure where you picked any of that up from.
Yes, you taught me this.
He opens his eye.
Oh, look, he's excited.
Hello, the doors go, oi, 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 oi.
Aragorn nods and goes, aye.
It was good to see you again, Grandma Boots.
And you, Beelzeboob. Take care of yourself. You never know who's watching.
And you.
She turns, waves a hand, and a blink and a dimension door opens up around her. She disappears. My dwarf goes, "Whoa!" So you dance away the rest of the night. And
I'm going to just have one little quick thing with Jam Jam when everyone's like gone to bed.
Okay. So eventually,
I'm never going to bed.
Well, eventually the club kicks out.
Yeah,
you go and have 2 kebabs.
I say that, boy. I say that.
I
tell you what, I don't know.
You guys are all the coolest.
I don't know what this meat
Nah,
is.
you dwarves and you tengus.
I'm exchanging makeup tips with a lady Kenku.
Yep, they are. Oh, I'm grateful for that, mate. Thanks.
She won't be any good with the lipstick.
Yeah, I know, but it's still fascinating the way they can paint the beaks.
It's extraordinary.
It's just a red beak.
She was beautiful, man. Like I was in love with her.
You should have said. Did you get her number?
No, I was a bit too
Tell you
shy.
what, mate. I tell you what, I'd love to be mates to the Tengu and then be able to be a wingman for them.
I'll give you that.
Hey,
I fall in love really easily, me though. Do you know what I mean? Like just all the time.
It's a natural Tengu thing, mate.
Yeah, I see it.
It's
Yeah.
you've got an open heart.
but you weren't in love with Patty Scripps, Pinky
Pumpy.
Scrippies.
Pumpy. Do
Do you know what? Do you know what? Right. I know that was really hard for you to watch, but actually,
She's
like,
no good.
no, it wasn't that. No. I was in love with her in a different way. Like she was my best friend, man, and she broke my heart. You know.
I'm
broke
sorry.
my little heart.
Velder
Everything
hugs.
she did.
Velder hugs you.
I can't believe it, but
Sorry about that.
it's best that she's not in my life.
Hey, we won't break our hearts. It may take some while to know how good the friends can be, but we will not break the friends that we will become.
Yeah.
Shania is finding it hard to talk.
Yeah, no.
But this is truth from me, okay?
Shania, what you said was so right. That was so right.
It's so good, man.
I love you.
So right,
I love you
Shania.
more than this kebab, and I really love this kebab.
And honestly, like Bubba, I'm used to solving things by making them go away permanently. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, that I wouldn't in this situation for you. I wouldn't kill in this situation.
I've got an
And I
idea.
know that means more to you because you're a good person.
I've got an idea. I've got an idea to cheer you up. Let's go and have a bath at the Flowering Heart.
We all have a passport together.
And we won't pay. We'll just have a bath together.
Beelzebub, let's go. Thank you, mate. I love you too, man.
I will be along in a minute.
All right, we'll keep the water hot.
We'll keep it warm for you, okay?
Yes.
We'll keep it warm.
You make your way up. John Tengu has cleared a section in the street and piled some sticks in a little sort of circle, and he's hopping from side to side like a bird of paradise in front of a confused dwarf woman. He's just I don't know, mate. I don't know what you're doing. His mate's leave it, John. Leave it, John. Come on. You make your way back to the Flowering Heart.
Oh, at the door, Garagor goes, wait, before we go in, hello, what was her name? What was her name? Lady who runs the place.
Edith was saying.
Never asked.
No,
Excuse me.
Saggy mouse.
Excuse me, are you in?
Shallow girl.
The old lady is sat behind the desk, the same place, exact same place.
I haven't gone in yet.
Okay.
Have you got a
Sallow
face?
Have you got a twin?
Go and kick the door in with me, Stiletto.
It's been so long.
It's so long since I did that.
You got your shoe stuck in the door.
Oh,
You have to pull that out.
But then the shoe came off in the door. It looks so funny.
It looks like it's trying to climb the door.
Lady, what are you grateful? What are you grateful for?
Sorry.
I'm grateful for you.
I'm grateful for you as well. You've missed dinner.
I know.
Let me tell you, the breakfast was full, and Felder sort of falls asleep against the wall. Bees.
We carry him up to bed.
You carry Velder up to bed. Beelzeboob, you do something with Jam Jam?
Yeah, I'm just going to speak to Jam Jam on the way back.
Yeah.
Jam Jam, who covered you in all that neon paint?
I don't know, Father. I never got his name.
Listen, I've I'm happy, Jam. Do you like these people that we have found?
Yes, Father. If you like them, then they are pleasing to me as well.
You see, it's a long time since I've met anyone that I could name as friends. And I think that these people could be my friends, but I worry they hate me, or they think I'm silly or stupid. Do you think that I'm being stupid?
Father, this is a difficult question. Are you asking me if you're being stupid by thinking that you are being stupid? Because if I say you are not being stupid, thinking that, does that mean that you are stupid?
Curse you.
It's a circular logic, Father. I am incapable of thinking you are stupid.
Yes, I know.
Otherwise, I would have killed you.
It's a good thing you can't think. I do like them. I'm worried, though.
Why, Father?
Because if I've been alone so long that I've never been able to call anyone friend in a long time. People leave and they laugh at me and they think I sound silly and...
How could anybody think you sound silly, Father?
Exactly.
Your enunciation is famous.
Exactly. Right. Jam, let us go hang out with our friends.
This paint is radiating its own heat, Father. It is reacting with my flesh.
I hope that I'm not listening to you. I hope that I can call them friends for a long time, and I'll be with this group forever.
Are you still talking to me, Father?
No, right. Sort of just talking to myself. Come on, Jam, let's go.
You'll head upstairs and you go to bed. Can I get perception checks from everybody? Yeah, it's the morning, basically, as you're all going to sleep.
That'll be 8.
Wow, Caragor's got eyelashes in his eyes and they are gummed together and he is asleep. Wow.
15
for
Beelzeboob. 25 from Shania.
22 from Bubba.
Oh, very nice. So you all sleep in for most of the morning. And then sort of around afternoon, Shania and Bubba, you sort of start to wake up in your beds. And you hear a sort of a faint, you feel just a faint shaking. And you can hear just somewhere in the back of your ears, you hear a sort of a... And it's just this kind of trilling noise somewhere in the back of your mind, which seems to be worse. And then you stand up and you look over. Those of you who are, the two of you, you're pretty sensible. There's a glass of water on the table, and you can see the water in it.
I drank this last night.
The water is shaking ever so slightly. Jurassic Park-esque.
Do we look out of the windows and see what's going on? You look
out of the window. The street seems relatively normal, except you can see above you the sky seems to be darkening, as if a storm is coming in, but coming in very quickly.
Are we awake?
The rest of you begin to wake up, and you gradually become aware of this noise.
What is that noise?
Come look at this.
I feel absolutely awful.
What is in with the sky?
Is that...
What's going on? Says the woman.
Can you hear that?
Yes.
When we look out in the window,
Shania darts outside to have a look.
You start outside to have a look, and people are stopping and looking up at the sky, and you can see that some of the sign above the hotel door is shaking and beginning to shudder. The ground then begins to rumble and shake. Horses start to spook and start moving around. People start shoving each other and kind of pointing up at the sky, and then you see people start shouting. People start getting worried, and the ground itself begins to shake. You can hear the windows beginning to rattle. There's a rumble of thunder overhead, and all of a sudden a great bolt of lightning falls from the sky directly onto the hotel. The roof of the hotel splinters with an almighty crash as the bolt hits it, and the trilling noise in the back of your mind just builds and builds to a cacophony of ringing in your ears, and stays like that. You stagger to your feet from where you've been knocked down, and you can see a faint glow coming from the upper stories of the hotel where your rooms are. What would you like to do?
We've got the backpack with the handy habitat with the sharding.
I don't know what is going on.
What on earth is happening? Can I make a knowledge arcana
This is
check?
bad.
Can I also do that?
Making a knowledge nature check to ascertain the nature
I
of
just
the
made
storm.
a bardic law check.
That is a natural 20, so that gives me 32 on a knowledge arcana
don't worry
check.
about
32.
I'm racking my brains to try and think what this
That
could
is
be.
some kind of very powerful magic that is caused this. You can't think of a single spell. A destructive spell should have destroyed this building. It's like it's a different kind of spell that has just simply gone out of control.
Is it magic?
It is definitely magic.
It is magic, but I don't know what kind of spell this is. I honestly, I've searched my mind.
I think we should run.
We should move away from here.
Yeah, let's fucking
go. Go.
There is
Something's coming for us.
Has everyone got all their things?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, let's go.
Okay, you turn and you start to run away from.
Can we
is a
look
hangover
behind
cure.
us, like as we run?
Yeah.
To see if anything comes out of
The blue light seems to follow very slowly out as you start to move away from it. You see it burst forward through the front of the hotel, just destroying the whole front of the hotel. As this blue light comes forward, there you can see there is something in the middle of it. That flies up in the air and just crashes into the ground directly in front of you. The light pulses for a moment and then gradually begins to fade away. And standing in the middle of the light, you think you make out the sight of a dwarf with red hair. We'll see you in episode 100.
What the?